No, it's Lee wants to start businesses.
What kind of businesses?
I'm not. That's the thing is we've been talking about it, and I have a few different ideas I'm going back and forth between. But then also, part of me, if I'm being honest, is I would love to do this for as long as I possibly can. Take whatever I make, go live in Vegas, and not deal with anybody anymore. Just play cards.
He wants to be a professional gambler, so I tell him that he got the books and he goes to gamble 3-4 days a week.
Crazy.
If that's what he wants to do.
And
Stop
who knows? Like
fucking
I could always do something. I never thought, like what you were saying with all the businesses you've done. I never thought I'd be here. Right. So I could, in 6 years I could be in Alabama doing something. Who knows? But right now, what makes me happy, like that's when I see you a lot on Instagram, and like I really don't like when people tell me that, oh, it's work, it's not going to be fun. I don't want to live my life like that. You want to
do something that's not fun.
Yeah, I don't want to.
So I would pick the things you love, Lee.
Right, and I love this, and you know what? It's a huge gamble, it's a huge risk, but that's the most fun I had. Like when I was thinking about it the other night, I was like, when do I actually have fun? Because Joey gets mad at me. He's like, I stay home. I don't like a lot of stuff.
28 years old.
I don't like a lot, but what I like...
And he moved his girlfriend in, and now they really stay home every night or week.
Yeah.
She don't want to do nothing. She has to work at 8 in the morning, so that puts him... And it's not like they can get away from each other. They got like one room. So I'm like, Lee, you got to get out of the fucking house. If not, you're going to end up stabbing the motherfucker.
And I love casinos. When people say they don't like Vegas, I don't get it. I love everything about it. I've never smoked. I smoked one cigarette in my life in Jordan from a cab driver, but that's it. I love when people smoke at the tables. I love the smell of cigarettes. I don't drink. I drink every time I go to the casino. I take 2 stars, 2 red stars, which does nothing to me, but it just calms me down a little bit, and I have the best time ever. The thing I've actually started doing now though is I set a timer. Because I'll sit at the table all day because I love it. And that's when you lose your money. So I started setting like 30 minutes and 45-minute timers to see where I am and like take a break. But yeah, that's if I really sit down and think about it, I love everything about casinos. And I know most people hate it, and it's a lot of degenerates, but there's some of the best people that I meet and get to talk to, and we're high-fiving and telling stories is people at blackjack tables.
I think that everybody should have a job and then a journey. Everybody has. Sure. It's like you don't want to keep falling down. Now in 5 years, you'll be producing films.
Yeah.
There's studios.
That's the progression.
There's studios in Santa Fe. In 3 years, you're going to go, you know what? I don't want Keanu Reeves armbarring me again. I'm done with this shit. I'll fucking kick him in the stomach and end it from. You know what I'm saying? How many times can Keanu Reeves fucking choke me out? Fuck him.
Yeah.
So one day you go, fuck this shit, and everybody evolves, man. But at the end of the day, it's a journey. I was telling you, when you came in, you asked me, and I told you the fucking truth. And I always had natural aptitude.
Right.
And I could always make a buck. Like growing up, I always knew how to make a buck. From fucking day one, I knew. So, when I was 27, I was fucking frustrated. I was frustrated.
Yeah.
I was making, before I got locked up, the year and a half before I got locked, I was making anywhere from $3,000 to $7,000 a month. In those days, my rent was $450. I had 4 roommates in Boulder. You know what I'm saying? I'm making $4,000 or $5,000 a month, and I'm spending $700 a month at the house. The rest was on blow, dry cleaning, and booze. I would get high, and at 2 in the morning, I'd knock on the roommate's door and give her a stab and eat a pussy, and then go back to my room like nothing happened. You know what I'm saying?
The dream. The specter.
But it was so fucking weird how I started making that money. Like I was making $800 a fucking month washing cars, and they asked me to start selling cars. And one day I went from the first day I sold cars, I made $1,000. And I called the detail shop and I'm never coming back. What you guys were paying me in a month, I made in one fucking day. Every month after that was brand new Subarus in Boulder. Come on, guy.
Right, yeah.
Unless you're retarded, you're not going to make fucking no money in fucking Boulder,
I ran into one of the best salesmen ever today. Like we were just sitting out. I was taking those stupid pictures, but we were just sitting out there, and the guy from the Sprint store came out and was like, "You know what would really make your pictures look really good? An iPhone 7s from Sprint." And then he started going. He's like, "You know what? I can see your life is on your phone." Like he just started going at me and Joe Perez for like 5
But he
minutes.
fucked up.
Why?
He ain't the best salesman in the world. Because me, I would have gone out there with the camera and taken pictures. Don't, bro. See what I'm saying?
God damn it!
See what I'm saying? That's where the amateurs fucking fail. And right there, I would have had you outside with numbers. What are you paying for that right now? Da, 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 da. Let me do this. Have you seen the commercial? Right there. You sell on your feet and your clothes on your ass. You understand me? I wouldn't have fucking told you that would have been worked better. I would have came out with the phone, taken the fucking picture, and then showed it to you and compared it to you. And now I got you. I got my hooks on you. Let's go in. Maybe you have a Sprint phone? I get you 2 phones for the price of one. It's Wednesday. Now I got you and Joe Perez all fucked up. My job as a salesman is to keep you fucked up.
Yeah, keep you interested.
Keep you
talking.
fucked up.
I used to think as long as I could get, like, I used to sell roofs and like siding and shit, and we'd sell in Denver. We'd do storm sales.
chases. Yeah, I did
And
the same fucking
and I
thing.
go, man, if I'm sitting on their couch having a glass of water, I got a contract. And so that would be my only goal. I want to try to sell I would just go, I'm just trying to get on that couch. If I can get welcomed in their home, make them feel comfortable, I'm good.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Listen, leave your card. We got your estimate, and we'll call you back in a week. And within 3 days, they call you back. Or sometimes that day, you leave with a fucking deposit. I love selling roofs.
It was fun, man.
Selling roofs was something I did for about 18 months that was keeping me from shooting motherfuckers. Okay, it was my tail end couple of last months in the halfway house. I got out of there, but I was still on community corrections. And I had 2 brother-in-laws that were, they were like, I hate to say this, but they were like acclaimed roofers. Like all day long, people would fucking come on the roof and go, listen, we got this roof over on Federal and this, and they knew it. They had been doing it for the same company since they were 16 years old.
Yeah.
And now they were both in their fucking mid-30s, and they knew everything. I mean, our crew in those days, we did a ballasted roof when you do rocks on it.
Yep.
But we would do 40 square a day, 2 roof tear-up, lay down insulation,
damn.
5 of us. It was unheard of, but they were geniuses. They knew, like 7 to 3:30. They didn't believe in overtime. And people go, how the fuck did you do this? Every day the rock came at 3. While we were doing stone, those 2 animals would be flashing. They didn't believe in overtime. They wouldn't pay it, and they wouldn't work it.
Crazy.
So everything they did was by the fucking eyeball. It was the most brilliant toot, but they were socially. The one guy, they called him the Prowler, because he wouldn't go home.